Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Maximus. I've been playing sports my whole life, from football to basket to volleyball to tennis and now to padel. And I've always struggled with the mental side of the game. Ever since I was a kid, I would get nervous, I would get frustrated, I would think too much, I would make up these mental constructs that would limit my game in the matches that mattered when I was better than my opponents, or technically better because I just put more practice in and would still lose matches. That would cause more frustration, which just would make it a very unpleasant time. So I've worked for the past couple of years on working on my own mental side of the game when it comes to sports, on my confidence, on my nerves and frustrations, and now I help other athletes, mainly tennis and padel players, do the same thing as well. In today's video, I wanted to just go over 3 things you can do before a match that completely transformed my game, first of all, so it can probably transform your game as well. The number one thing that's very important is that you accept every single feeling that comes up instead of pushing it away or neglecting it or trying to ignore it completely. A lot of times we will get nervous, and we tend to see nervous as a bad thing. And when we see it as a bad thing, we try to either brainwash ourselves into thinking, no, we're not nervous, or we just completely let it take over and surrender ourselves to that emotion, and where we have no control about what we do about it. But you don't want to go too far in either extremes. What you want to do is feel the emotion, feel the nerves. It's okay to be nervous. And from that point on, feed yourself affirmations and words to just not combat the nervousness, but saying that's okay and focus on what you're gonna do again. If you look at the top players of any sport, either when it comes to football, tennis, they will all tell you they have moments where they're nervous. So it's not that we are trying to eliminate nerves, but what we're trying to do is that we're trying to master our nerves and just manage them in a way that benefits us instead of destroy us. And on a side note, if you want to learn more about how you can manage these nerves to your specific personality, because everyone is different, everyone deals with it in a different way, down below you can book a call with us where we will see how you deal with it now, how you could be dealing with it better, and see if there's anything we could do to help. It's completely free, and I'll link a call down below. Okay, but back to it. First thing that's very important is, like I said, just observe the emotions, observe that you're starting to feel these nerves, be aware of them, but don't have any subjective feeling about it. If you start saying, oh, I'm nervous and this is bad, this is gonna hinder my game, now that's where you're taking it to a negative route, instead of just saying, okay, I'm nervous, it makes sense, now what can I do to just keep my head in the game, focused on the match, instead of letting that control me. It's very important, the awareness that you catch it and that you just look at it and you don't let it branch out from there, letting it affect your game. Okay, a second thing that is honestly very good to do before a match, and it's improved my game a lot every time I do it, is just watch the highlights of one of your favorite players. I started doing this, and I'm not sure what it is, but once you watch a player that you inspire to be, and I suggest picking a player that has a similar play style to you or has similar values, even a player that looks like you, so you can really immerse yourself in that person. And it doesn't even have it doesn't have to be a professional pro player. It can just be someone maybe a bit higher level than you that you just like how they play, or maybe their confidence, and you just watch a game by them. Your brain starts visualizing how to play as them and keeps your mind off all the negative thoughts that could be going into your brain before the match. So that way, before the match, you're already feeding yourself good shot selection, how you want to be moving, how you want to be presenting yourself with confidence, with focus, and choosing a player to watch and imitate helps a lot with that. So it doesn't have to be so long, 15 minutes. Watch a game and kind of analyze everything they do. Just kind of analyze how they move to hit the ball, how they react after finishing a point, and when you step on the pitch, try to embody that aura, that feeling that they give off. So try that out next time you guys are on the pitch and let me know how that goes. And last and not least is just a good quality power nap. It's clear already that a lot of professional players, a few hours before their match, have a power nap. And it's kind of mandatory that they have a power nap, to the point where they say if they don't have a power nap, they can significantly see a decrease in their game, whether it be basketball, football, tennis, just because the nap gives them a sort of peace when they wake up and have a mind of full focus. And this kind of just dives in how important sleep is, so that you are fully calm during a game. Because if you're low on sleep in general, that you don't want to be in that position. But if you do get a not so good night, or even if you get a good night rest the day before, a power nap, and you can really find your sweet spot. Some players go just for 30 minutes up to 2 to 3 hours. You kind of have to see, okay, how long do you like it, and make sure it's not right before your game and not way too before, but just play around, try to nap a bit if you can, and see what then gives you the most energy and the most calmness, control before your game. For me, on a good day, I tend to like to nap an hour and a half before an important game, and not right before, but I would say like 3 hours before, have a 1.5 an hour nap, and that just calms me down, that lets me focus. But I didn't find that right away. Of course, it took time to figure out, okay, what's the best case scenario? And of course, not every day is gonna go as you plan, but if you do have the ability to control the timing for before your match, it's very good you have the routine. And not only is that good, but just having more of a routine as possible also gets your mind knowing when you're gonna get into gameplay, so when you're gonna start a match. So once you kind of have this like ritual, you can say, where you have your nap, then you have your time where you watch your favorite player, followed by affirmations or some meditation. And once you keep doing that, the power is that your brain starts realizing, okay, I'm doing all of this, that means I'm getting ready for my match. And the more you do it, the more the brain just starts knowing to lock in to that match cycle, and will calm your nerves down, will let you be focused the more you do it. So fairly simple, guys. It's simple but not easy. Make sure you accept your feelings, whatever's coming up. Make sure you watch some highlights of your favorite player right before a match, so you get in that flow of how they're playing, to see if you can imitate that. And of course, if you can't, have a nap before that, so that your brain is calm and ready for whatever match you are going to get into. Let me know what kind of subjects you want me to cover next when it comes to maybe how to handle frustrations after losing an important match, or nerves during the match, disappointment. We can cover a lot of stuff. Just let me know what you guys are dealing with and what we can talk about next time. And once again, down below, you can book a call with me so we can see where you are in your mental side of whatever sport you are in. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching the videos. I really hope you guys take at least one of these tips, implement them, and that they'll transform your game one shape or another. So I'll see you guys, and on to the next one. Bye.